Today I'm going to be scouring my card collection to find the best cards that I have of each All-Star that appeared in the Major League Baseball All Star Game, or who didn't appear but who were originally on the roster. We're going to start with my American League collection, and it turns out the very first card here that I have is a Giancarlo Stanton. It's the only card that I could find in my group of my box. I have a bunch of boxes of my favorite top loaders, and this is the only Stanton that I had. How sad is that? So I discovered one of the great things about this particular idea is to discover those parts of your collection that are lacking. I don't know if this is an SP. It looks sort of SP. I think it's an update. Yeah, it's an update of 2012, I suppose. Tops. It's a pretty card, but it's all that I have. So we're going to look at, let's continue on, Vlad Guerrero. I don't have any graded cards of Vlad. I think that's eventually coming. I could grade this one. It looks like a decent sample. Not particularly great, but a wonderful player. I love his dad. I do have some graded stuff of his dad. I think I have a rookie card of his dad. Another part of my collection is severely lacking. I know that I have some Devers rookie cards because I collected during, I think his rookie card is in 2017. Could be 18. I could be wrong, but I was collecting the year in order to get a Corey Seager card. You know, as I'm a Corey Seager fan, he's part of a huge part of my PC, or a bigger part, as you'll see. You got a couple great cards of him later. But Devers, this is the only card that I had. I know that I have some rookie cards somewhere in our wax box, so I'm gonna have to check them out. This card kind of gives me nice reminders of a card I let go. This same year, and I believe this is 2014. I think this is Xander Bogaerts. You can see it's a rookie card, and it's a refractor. So it's a beautiful card. I love this card a lot. But the same year, in the same grouping, I got a special SP sepia autograph of Xander that I sold. And I sold it probably in 2018 in order to pay for another card. And I didn't get any more than $110 maybe. At the time, it was good to buy a card that I was desiring, but unfortunately, it's a card that I wish I had in my collection now. There's another card similar related to Trey Turner that we'll talk about a little bit later. Byron Buxton, rookie card. I guess we'd call this an XRC, an extended rookie card. It's a pretty card. It's the same year as Carlos Correa, I think, where his rookie card is found in Bowman. I'm glad to have this one. There was a lot of hype with Byron when he first came up, but now that he has so many home runs, he's probably hit his stride right now. Great card to have. I'm glad that I have it. Super inexpensive right now. I think that I was looking, and you could get, for instance, this card for under $3. Easy. It's probably like $1 card if memory serves. The only card that I had of Garrett Cole. It's a refractor card. It came out of Topps, numbered MCGC, and my eyesight isn't good enough to see. This is 2014. It's a pretty card. This card I love. My favorite. It's the best of my George Springer cards. This is a rookie card, and it's numbered to 50, so or 250. It's a special gold. Let me see if you can see that. Numbered to 250. Really pretty. refractor as well. So as Pepino Man says, it's so shiny. I agree. Love that card. And we'll take a look at some of the remainder of my cards here for the American League that I found are slabbed. This one is an SP of Andrew Benintendi. I had an SSP of Benintendi, and I think you're going to agree that for what I traded it for, it was where he was being interviewed. It's the Sideways SSP from the same year, also a rookie card. And I sold that for like $250 back in 2017 in order to buy a Sandy Koufax. I think it was a 58 or 59, like PSA 7, which wasn't much more at the time. And I think you'll agree with me that I got a great end of the deal. I'd like to have that SSP, but Andrew Benintendi, I don't think, is going to end up living to the hype that he had when he first came up with Boston. Now that he's in Kansas City, there's not a lot of excitement with him. So as a result, I think I made a better deal. I got this recently on Facebook in some kind of package deal. I'm fairly certain that I got this card for if I were to value it out for under $15, easy, probably less than that. The only Aaron Judge rookie that I have, I missed the hype the first time, and I didn't go when his prices came down within the last couple of years. I didn't buy. I did get this at Burbank Sports Cards. I did get it this year. It's a mint 9 with Tyler Austin, who's not bad either. But Aaron is tearing it up this year. 33 home runs already at the All-Star break. You can see that I got this card for $18 at Burbank Sports Cards, and I think that this card hasn't gone that much. That's about what it's worth right now. I think it's a good bargain, especially if you're a Yankee fan. Now, this is probably why I'm bringing this up. As I said earlier, I'm a huge fan of Corey Seager. He's part of my PC. I'm a Dodger fan. And the reason why I want you to see this one is because this is the only Gem Mint 10 of this card in the world. This is one of my pop ones. Now, it's a pop one probably because there aren't as many Corey Seager fans as, let's say, an Aaron Judge. But I love this card, and I wanted to reveal this one. In addition, of course, to it's not a refractor, but this is the lower level non-refractor. If you were a Dodger fan, this was kind of a must-have. I wanted to sell this for a short period of time when I realized, I don't think Corey Seager is a guy that's going to make the Hall of Fame. It's probably not going to be worthwhile. But I couldn't help myself. I'm a hoarder. Once I love a guy and I love the look of the card, I love the look of his swing on this, I love the signature, I love the fact that, let me double check on here, that it's an on-card auto, and of course it's a 9.5 with a 10 auto. It's great. And if Corey, he's an all-star, so he's doing well. If he somehow can continue on and maybe get 3,000 hits, maybe there's a shot. It's a huge long shot, but it's a card that I have. And if you're a Texas Ranger fan and you love Corey Seager, then maybe I'd part with that card for you, only because he's no longer a Dodger, and I overpaid, and I'd probably take a loss on it. So we're going to put those in a place of distinction, those two. The pop one on the left, and of course kind of the creme de la creme of the non-refractor Bowman Chrome rookie card of Corey Seager. Gorgeous card. And let's continue on with the American League. The only Verlander that I have, I can't remember where I got. I think I got this on Facebook, and it's a near mint 8. Not his standard. Like if he makes the Hall of Fame, which he very likely will, and the registry, this is not the card that's going to be in the registry. So that's why I got it cheaper. It's just nice to own a Verlander rookie card. At the game, I was at the All Star game, and he got one of the biggest boos. He's sitting there wearing his Houston Astros jersey, so that is what it is. Speaking of booze, and by booze I don't mean alcohol, this is a beautiful card. You can see the scuff on it. Now, there's a scuff here on the case. This is how I bought it. I got it at a discount. At the time, this was before Scandal. I bought it for $55. I won't necessarily say defensively, but offensively, he's going to have those stats when all is said and done, I think, at the end of his career, notwithstanding his injury right now. But he's going to have Hall of Fame stats. The question is the Astro scandal going to taint it? And I think the media likes him. So because the media likes him, I think he's got a good shot. Oh, and here's, of course, the Target card of everybody's. I actually owned 2 of these at one time. The Mike Trout update. It's fallen on hard times, I guess we'd say. Now it's only a $2,000 card instead of a $4,000 card like it was during COVID. Maybe even that was even higher. I bought these cards, the 2, one for $100, one for $125, about 5 or so years ago before the hype. One of the videos I'll do fairly soon is one of the greatest deals I ever made in my life on Facebook, where I got this card, the Bowman, I believe a Bowman Chrome. I got the finest. I got like a 6-card up top, Mike Trout rookie card extravaganza for $500. Still one of the best deals that I've ever made. We'll talk about that sometime soon. But this is a must-own if you're a baseball card collector, and it is my best Mike Trout card. My best Miguel Cabrera card. I was on the hype train. Actually, not on the hype train. Realizing the hype train was going to be coming, I bought this. First, I tried to do it the hard way. I bought a rookie update set. And my Miguel Cabrera, I got graded, and it came back a 9. It was a generous 9 because what I didn't like about it was it had a factory defect. It had a line in it. But it was such a beautiful card, they still gave it a 9. I sold the 9 and slabbed my Adrian Gonzalez because I am a Dodger fan, which happens to be the other rookie card of note in this set that I recall. And I bit the bullet and I bought this. But, I got this card for, I believe, sub 300 about 4 or so years ago. And now this has gone upwards of, I think, around 1,300 now. It's a great card. Hype is going to increase, being this is his last year, and 5 years from now, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no doubt. 3,000 hits, for over 500 home runs. Right now, unfortunately, he's an old man. Actually, the sad part about it, and I'm going to do an aside right here, the sad feelings that I had yesterday regarding, I guess, my own age, but also the age of our friend Miguel Cabrera, is he had the same hairstyle. And at first, when he was being interviewed at the All Star red carpet thing yesterday, I was watching at the Yard House with my son before we went to the All Star game, and he looked like Pedro Martinez. Pedro's just like aged, and go back to shaving your head, Miguel. Sorry for that aside. There we are again with my Seegers. All right. Moving on, you probably saw the preview if it wasn't glared. These are my last 2 slabs. This is the American League going to be complete. And it's the Shohei Ohtani. There are 2 cards. They're both considered rookie cards. They're from Topps Now. And I forget what is it, 2018 from Topps Now. Beautiful cards. But I got it from the bid board of my local card shop, LCS as we say in parlance, and that is Northridge Sports Collectibles with Brian there and his son Ben. Check it out. It's a nice little place. But what I'm sad about they were one of my favorite card shops. They still are, but they were especially one of my favorite card shops because they had a bid board. And I got some great values there on the bid board, and this being one. These were being sold side by side on the bid board, and I got them each during, I think it was 2019. It was when it was pre-COVID. 2019, I bought these both. I think he was recovering from his Tommy John when he got hurt, and all the hype subsided. Both of these cards for approximately $24. They were like $12 each I got on the bid board. Now, if you look at these, they look identical, except one is a Japanese version, And it's neat. So the Japanese version, let's see if I can show you that one up close. Beautiful card. Nice color. Obviously a Gem Mint 10. And then you see the Japanese writing on the back. A Topps Now card. I think these are sleeper cards. For one, he's pitching, which is awesome. He's not going to do that forever. And for two, because of the variation. And so sometimes we have to check out our local card shops, see if we can find those great deals, and buy low. And this was one of my success stories with buying low. I'm not selling, though. Ohtani's too good. Ohtani, well, I don't have a substantial PC of him. I always like to have solid rookie cards of Hall of Famers, and he's definitely on track for that. Now let's move on to the National League. And we'll look at my top loader cards I was able to scrape out for the National League. First one, my best Starling Marte. Starling Marte isn't a PC, but I had gotten this one out of a wax pack. This is out of 50. Special little gold Starling Marte. It is not a rookie card, but it's really pretty. Again, Pepino Mangini. I like the Chiny cards too. And you can't beat out of 50. A card I got for on the bid board, I think, at Northridge Sports Collectibles way back when. Kyle Schwarber. This is when the hype died down with him, too. I'm fairly certain that I got this card for below $10. Might have been below $15. I don't know if it's worth that about right now, but he leads the National League in home runs. Not a future Hall of Famer. I think we all can agree with that. But a card that I love to own. It's Giny. It's a rookie card, and it's an auto. This one I pulled directly out of a pack. I bought a Finest box at Northridge Sports Collectibles. I remember it. I think I spent $75, and this was the best card that came out of that box. Is it numbered? It's not. It's not numbered. Who knows? But I got a congratulations from Topps, so that was cool. This card is, I don't have a lot of Juan Soto. And so on Facebook, I got this one. I hope the Minsky, I don't know where that Minsky thing is. Better be on the plastic. It looks like it is. That Minsky, hey, it might be the guy I bought it from. Congratulations that I just gave you free advertising. I don't remember who you are, but this is out of 25. And it's from Stadium Club. Maybe not the most desirable, but it's a beam team. And I find it absolutely gorgeous. And out of 25, Soto, while it's not a rookie card, how gorgeous is that? What year is this? 2021. And I think Soto's rookie card is 20? I'm not sure. Wow. If it is 2021, then great, but it doesn't have an RC on it. Nice card. Let me know what you think down below. Best Alonso card that I have. I don't have any graded. I have a number of different rookie cards, Topps base here. This is a, looks like the special refractor prism from Topps Chrome. Nice rookie card. Good player. I think he was the recipient of fortunate circumstance with previous home run derbies. And unfortunately, this time he drew the wrong lot and faced Julio Rodriguez, who crushed his butt. But a beautiful card. Giny. The best Ronald Acuna I have. I did bring a slabbed one that I had that I got for cheap. I think I got this in a... I got this Ronald Acuna in, I think in some package deal on Facebook. Only a mint 9. It is a rookie card. You can see the RC on the bottom. So it's okay, but it's not a standard base. So as honorable mention, I brought this one, which is the Topps Chrome. And this is a potential grading. I haven't really looked fine-tooth comb with this, but this is right from the pack into a top loader, Topps Chrome, Ronald Acuna rookie card. These are the best cards that I have. I pulled this one out of a pack, Josh Hader autograph. At the time, didn't know who he was like, whatever. You know how most of these Topps Chrome boxes, I'm telling you, you pay an arm and a leg, and you end up getting just a bunch of junk. And this was one I thought was junk. Turned out he is a great closer from Milwaukee Brewers. Like this card now, definitely PC for now. If somebody asked me for it, if at the right price, I might sell this one. But for now, I'm happy with it. PC. As you know, Dodger fan, best Gonsolin card. This was the only one that I had. Actually, I'm sure that I have a Chrome regular, but this one ended up in a top loader. At the time, Gonsolin I thought was a pretty solid pitcher, not Cy Young contender like he is right now. Got rocked yesterday, but I feel like he's a guy that probably has a high preparation, and with the All Star Game scenario, he really didn't have a lot of opportunity. But a nice sepia refractor. These aren't serial number. Just wanted to check. And of course, Max Fried. Max Fried, I love. Didn't get to pitch yesterday. You think he's hurt, but he's local. He's from Harvard Westlake, and can't resist having a base card, Topps rookie card of his. Probably have a Chrome from that same year too. I'll have to look it up in my various boxes that I have of stuff I thought were going to be commons at the time, and I forgot that Max Fried, I think when I first opened that box, that he was a local guy, and I like the local guys, and especially because he did so well in the World Series and, of course, the Championship Series, beating my Dodgers. I have a love-hate relationship. If he wasn't local, I probably would hate this card, but instead, it is PC. I don't have the regular Topps or Topps Chrome Arenado rookie card, which I did, but I was able to snag this Finest. I think this was about $50 or so, and I think that it's a great card. Love to have it in my collection. I think he's on his way for a Hall of Fame nod. We'll see how that goes. Great player. I'm sure he's not as happy that he was moving out of Coors Field, but it is what it is. This is my favorite Mookie Betts. I do have I have a Prism Mookie Betts. In the Prism, they don't have the team licenses, so I like to have the team name on there. And so this is a 2014 Bowman Prospect. I do have a Topps Chrome Update rookie card of his from a year or two later, but this one is my favorite. I love the stance, and I think there's a Chrome version of this I'd love to get, but probably way out of my. I'll pay good money for some cards where I really love the player. I do love Mookie, but I think that if he left the Dodgers somehow, and I probably would. I think I love him more because he's a Dodger now, and don't like the fact this is a Red Sox card. Hit a home run yesterday, so I was really happy with that. And this card, got this card on the cheap. I think he's very undervalued. Goldschmidt is likely a Hall of Famer. I think he's got a good shot at that. He's got to keep going with St. Louis. Love the player, though. And, of course, you got to love Albert Pujols. This I pulled from a pack. 2001. I was actually trying to get Ichiro, but I pulled this kid, and I got this one graded on my own at the Long Beach Convention Center. Came back mint 9. I was hoping for better, but mint 9 is not bad. A mint 9. I have a couple of other rookie cards of Albert, not graded. There's a relic one with Chipper Jones, which I really like. Actually, I think that one is graded. Didn't bring him. Can't show you all. Maybe one day if I feature Albert, you'll see that. But for now, this is the best card I think I have in my collection for Albert. This is a guy who I don't like. As a player, he doesn't hustle. He showed lack of hustle. And he's just kind of a dick, I guess is what we could say. But there was a deal online that was just too good to pass up. 2 autographs of Manny. One is a 9, and this is numbered to 399, the green on the left. This is a Bowman Premier. And I think I got both of these cards for around $300, if memory serves. Maybe it's closer to $350. And for the chance that he can make the Hall of Fame, notwithstanding that I don't like him, I would say these cards are more of a, if I go to a show and as trade bait. These are trade bait cards. So if I could change these for, like right now, Mookie Betts rookie card auto or something, oh man, I'd do it in a second. I think that would, depends on how much better he gets. So I'm hoping for Manny based on my ownership of these cards. You do well, sir, but man, he has a very bad work ethic and a horrible example for someone like my kid. My favorite Bryce Harper card. And the reason for that, and I got this on the cheap, is, as you can see on the top there, it is numbered. It's out of 50. It is number 50 out of 50. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it's a gem mint. Not bad. From Topps Finest, 2016. Not a rookie card. I do not have a rookie card of Bryce. I have a second-year card, I think. But this is the best one that I own. This is the one I like the most. It's part of my personal collection. I do happen to have a Jeff McNeil graded, too. The Sepia. I got this in a package deal. Somebody was just trying to get rid of cards. But look, he's an all-star. So I thought, and this card I'm sure I got for under $10. Mint 9. It's his rookie card, Sepia, Jeff McNeil from 2019. Now, I'll close out with the best cards that I have of two Dodgers who ended up on the team, one who's still a Dodger. And I'll start out with Jock Peterson. Jock Peterson, I got this graded myself. One of the reasons I'm not a huge fan of this card, you can't see it here. It does have a print line. And with the print line, that's probably the reason why it garnered a near mint 8. But it's a gorgeous card. I love the on-card autograph here. Peterson didn't mess around. While it looks pretty close to initials, you know, some of those lousy cards where it looks like somebody didn't learn handwriting in school, and they probably didn't, and just carved initials or something, like Todd Gurley's autograph I can't stand. This one's pretty solid. So I love it for this. And I wanted to show you this card. I actually own, I have a Gem Mint 10 of this card standard of numbered to 10. There were a whole set. This is from 2015. And they had a numbered to 10. They had a standard. There was a superfractor that I was so upset with myself because when I decided to get the printing plates for these, because I found 3 that were available, I said, there's a chance I can get the 4th. I missed the magenta. I didn't realize that. And I missed the superfractor. The superfractor of this card, and I think it's a beautiful card, sold for like $135 about 5 years ago, around the time I was getting these. Annoying. So I have one of the out of 5, and that's what this is, with Clayton Kershaw, Adrian Gonzalez, and Jock Peterson. This is a Jock Peterson rookie card as well. Jock Peterson is for purposes of the All-Star Game. This isn't my favorite Clayton card, but I wanted to bring this just because 2 of the All-Stars are on this one, and one guy that I'm sad that is not playing. But I think he was in an international home run derby. I don't think he did well, but Adrian Gonzalez is still around swinging the ball. But this one is my no doubt favorite. And you've already seen this on my Instagram. This is how I'm going to close out. This is my Clayton Kershaw Topps base update and highlights Gem Mint 10 rookie card. And Kershaw's definitely PC. One of my favorite cards. I got this on a down, where people weren't that high on him. I've always felt he was Hall of Fame worthy. He's definitely proven it now. 2 times this year where he went 7 innings pitching a perfect game. One of the games, Dave Roberts took him out. The last game I watched, and unfortunately the first batter that he faced, this was just last week, got a hit. That was the only hit that he allowed. Hurt. I wanted Kersh to get his perfect game. Maybe it'll come. We'll see. He looked great at the All-Star Game yesterday. And I was super happy for him and for his performance. And that's it. That's what I've got for you today. Take a look one last time at my Ohtani rookie cards. Love these cards with the Japanese variation. And how about you show me your cards, your favorite cards, the best cards in your collection. If you feel like you have some time, find the best cards in your collection of those who were All-Stars. There's some guys on the All-Star list, like I said, Julio Rodriguez I have to get. I love that guy. the best hitter, bar none, in the home run derby by far. It's not even close. Julio Rodriguez here, Pete Alonso's down here, and Pete Alonso can belt it. Pete Alonso had like 5 of the top 10 farthest home runs, and I think Julio just had 1. But man, he creamed the ball. Did not look good in the All-Star game yesterday, but he's a guy that I'm looking for. So if you're looking for maybe a trade, something that I have here that you've seen, maybe you can convince me. Why not? We could talk about trades potentially for a Julio Rodriguez rookie card, maybe an auto. But you're not getting any Kershaw. You're not getting any Dodgers. I'll tell you that right now. Like, you could get maybe that Seager card, but that Seager card autograph, but I'll do it begrudgingly. That's one that I'll throw out as an idea. No, you're not getting an Altana. Look at how pretty. These are pretty. You're not. So thank you for watching. Show me your 2022 All-Stars. I'm anxious to see. Subscribe to Cardboard ESQ. I don't think I'm on Twitter yet, but definitely my Instagram. Head on over to my Instagram. If you ever want to find this channel, you forget where you found it, cardboardesq.com. It's right down there. You'll be able to find it. And I did this like neat little board there. How cool is that? I don't know. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.